Searchlight takes place in 1973 and is a story told by Jackie Gleason's ex-wife about the night that Richard Nixon showed up at Jackie Gleason's door to take him over to Homestead Air Force Base to look at alien bodies and see a UFO. In 2010, I think there was a UFO story going around in China where they had actually shut down an airport. It was fascinating to me, and I had been into UFOs as a kid, but I kind of forgotten about it a little bit, and suddenly was like obsessed with it. That's when I came across the story for Jackie Gleason and Richard Nixon and aliens. Jackie Gleason had a huge interest in UFOs. The two of them shared this. They probably made jokes all day long, barbing each other, making fun of other people, and probably saying very outlandish things. Nixon apparently was just a foul-mouthed guy.
I would have a hard time being followed around everywhere.
No, it's great. You don't even have to wipe your own ass anymore. Ain't that right, Johnson?
The idea of this sort of weird, goofy caper with two buddies that happen to be ultra-famous people, and one of them the most powerful man on the planet, that's a pretty cool story. Searchlight, obviously, is a period piece set in 1973. We actually filmed the entire movie primarily in St. Paul over a period of 4 days. Very, very fast, long days. So St. Paul becomes Miami. The original script called for a lot of locations that I kind of thought was going to be impossible to get for the amount of money that we had. But Reina Rios, first-time producer, saw no reason why we couldn't. She got all the locations that we needed. We got a whole golf course to use, which was very integral to the story. And it turns out we got the exact Air Force hangar I wanted. Even better, it was full of crates. I had always pictured E.J. Subkovic as being the guy to play Jackie Gleason.
Really nice to be able to bring the Twin Cities community together, those old and new, known and not known with each other.
Tim Schrader came on as the DP. When you're in the moment and you're doing it, it's kind of up to him at that point to make sure it looks perfect. So hats off to Tim on that. And Marcus, who did the amazing lighting. Also, makeup was a big deal too. I was a little worried about playing Nixon, especially if we didn't have the prosthetics to make it look realistic. There really only is one person in town that can do it. They said yes.
I'm Chris Ballas. I'm makeup designer for Searchlight. One of my fun challenges for this project was turning Owen into Richard Nixon. We have a prosthetic nose. We also have eyebrows and a toupee.
This film benefited heavily from production design. A lot of that movie became 1973 because of Alex.
So we have several locations, and one of the main ones was Jackie Gleason's house. And that was really fun because we have pictures of his real house. He was swanky. He lived this kind of Rat Pack, Hugh Hefner, height of the swinging 60s, early 70s sort of lifestyle. We found red velvet old theater curtains that we used as carpeting. We found a pool table and a bar setup that were appropriate to the era. Just making it feel like he's ready for a party to start happening at any moment was one of the fun things about Gleason's house. Nixon takes Gleason to this warehouse of secrets. The idea is this warehouse is full of just dirty, dusty stuff, secrets of all kinds that have been kept for decades. And in the original interview that Beverly Gleason gave to the National Enquirer, that they had aliens in retrofitted Coke coolers. My job as production designer is building that cooler out of foam and distressing it, and then adding just enough details that your imagination suggests this other life.
The absolute spirit of filmmaking for me is to have fun and enjoy the problem solving and the creativity that goes into it. Every step of the way, we had people that could articulate this period and the style that we needed to tell the story. To see this thing that I wrote 10 years ago suddenly becoming a reality, and to do that, you need so many talented people to collaborate with and trust. I mean, everybody there was doing their best and having fun and believed in it. As a director and writer, that's like everything you ever want.